What's going on, guys? Fabled here, back with another video, and sorry for no upload recently. I've been kind of sick with COVID, but I'm better now for the most part. So let's get straight into the video. All right, so today's story takes off on a normal day. It was actually today that this story takes place on, which is kind of crazy. Very recently, basically. But yeah, I woke up, got dressed, ate breakfast, and went to school. And for the most part, school was pretty much normal. I just got through my first four periods with no problem, and then lunch is when the story starts to take off. So I get to lunch, I got in line to get me some food, and basically, how my school works is there's this courtyard, and then there's a lunchroom, basically. And once you go into the lunchroom, because you can either hang out on the courtyard or the lunchroom, but once you go into the lunchroom, you have to stay there for the rest of the lunch period, which is kind of dumb, but whatever. So I got my lunch, ate it, was just chilling, and I was just sitting there with my friend John, who is actually been in quite a few of my other stories. But basically, John, I might tell another story with him if you guys want to see that. But yeah, I was chilling with John, and I get up because me and John had a plan to sneak out of the lunchroom because we didn't want to stay in there for the rest of the period. I don't know. We just kind of were bored in there, so we decided we were going to try to get out because we usually do that. But anyways, we got in line for the student store because it was right next to where the doors were for the lunchroom. And another thing about my school is they take that rule very seriously. Like, they literally have people standing there guarding the doors. And now they are all middle-aged fat women. So if I really wanted to, I could just get out of there. But I'm not gonna force my way out of the lunchroom. That's kind of weird. But yeah, so me and John were in the line for the student store, and basically our plan was to wait for the lunch lady to have to go help someone, or not lunch lady, but you know what I mean. Wait for the lady there to go have to help someone, so she can go. And while I was sitting in this line, there was actually some friends I knew in there, so we were just hanging out with them, talking to them. And one of them, while I was turning around, had actually opened up my backpack and taken out this like small little black big lighter I had in there. And so he takes the lighter out of the bag and closes my bag, and I could feel like as he was doing that. So I turned around, I was like, "Hey, what are you doing, bro?" And he was like, "All right, oh, what is this, bro? Why you got this with you, huh? Why do you need that at school?" He was just messing with me, but basically, I got this lighter back from him, and so I didn't know this at the time, but the lunch lady had actually saw that all go down. The lady guarding the doors for the lunch line. So I get my lighter bag, I put it in my pocket, and me and John were just kind of sitting there waiting for her to go, but she never did leave those doors that she was guarding. So we just went back to our table, took the L, and decided to just sit down for the rest of lunch. So we wait there, and lunch ends, and then me and John start walking to our next class because we had the next class together. And when we got there was the lady from the lunchroom, our vice principal, assistant principal, whatever you want to call her, and our like school cop. Basically, he wasn't even a cop, he wasn't even security even. He was just like some big black dude that they had go get students because they didn't want to mess with him. But basically, they all saw something, pointing to us, and like, "Oh, there's him. There's the guys all together still." And me and John were like, "Wait, what's going on?" So they were like, "All right, you two, you're coming with us to the dean's office." So we get up with them. We start walking over, and they were making such a big deal out of it too. They were like, "All right, I want your hands in the air, like not in your pockets, nowhere. I want your hands where I can see them." Like, so they were really haggling us, and they were like, "All right, you guys are gonna walk in front of us, no sudden movements." I was like, "Bro, what is going on?" Because I didn't know that the lady had seen the whole lighter thing, and even if she did, I didn't think having a lighter was that big of a deal. Obviously, you shouldn't bring lighters to school, but I didn't think it was a big deal at the time. So I'm so confused, right? We go into the dean's office. They make us sit in separate corners. Me and John were just looking at each other, wondering what the hell's going on. And one by one, they call us in, and basically, they're like, "All right, so do you have anything on you?" And I was like, no, why?" And they're like, "Do you have anything illegal or that shouldn't be at school on you?" And I was like, "No, why?" And they're like, "All right, well, we have reason to believe that you are carrying suspicious. I don't even know." They said they made some bullshit up about how they thought I had drugs or something. And so they were like, "All right, so we're gonna search your bag." And I'm like, okay, can you even do that? Like, I didn't say that, but I was like, is this even allowed? Like, what are they doing here? But yeah, they searched through my bag. I obviously didn't have anything on them, and then they go to search me. And like I said before, I had that lighter in my pocket, and they're like, "All right, Malachi, so I want you to take your pockets out, like move them out." And I was like, "All right, well, you know what? This sucks to suck. I have to do this." So I was like, "I actually have this lighter in here," and they're like, "All right, well, we're gonna take that from you." So I handed it over to them. They keep searching me, and they didn't find anything else because I had nothing else on me. And then they called me out of the room and called John in to search him. So they search him, and after that, he comes back out. We didn't get to say anything to each other because they made us sit across the room, like I said. And so we were still confused what was going on, like why were they searching us? And so after all that happened, they made us write this witness statement. I got called into the principal's office to talk to her, or the vice principal, I guess. And so basically, she explained that the lunch lady had seen what they called that we passed off something. Yeah, they saw my friend give me my lighter back after taking my bag and thought he was passing off drugs or something to me. And so they were like, all right, well, we found this on you. So yeah. And basically, I got off with a warning somehow. She was just like, all right, this is your first time ever doing anything, and it's not that serious. So we're just going to call your parents, whatever. So she called my mom. My mom, after school, because I actually didn't get in trouble. She was like, all right, we're just going to give you a warning. So I go home, and after school, my mom was just like, what the fuck? And had to talk about bringing lighters to school, I guess. I don't know. And how I was kind of just stupid for that. But luckily, I didn't get in too much trouble. Or any trouble, I guess. Just my warning. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. Sorry if I'm all over the place. It's been a long ass day getting haggled by security over basically nothing. And they were kind of overreacting there, but whatever. It's chill. At least I didn't get into much trouble. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy them, please consider subscribing. And this is Fabled. Peace.